Okay, hello, welcome to our game Medieval Wars. Okay, so first, before we start the game, this is how we actually set up the board. You open up the board because it will be folded when we give it to you. So you open up the board and separate the two decks. The decks are color coded: blue and green for one deck, and red for the red for the other. Okay, so there are about 22 cards per deck, or card boards per deck. Okay, and this word is actually a guide for a character called Warlord later on. Okay, so how you start the game is very simple. You and your opponent first do a die roll, a simple die roll, and the lower player gets to place his castle first. After which, the player that roll higher gets to place his castle, but he has to place it at least 3 squares away from the opponent. So I place it here. Then after that, the player with the highest roll gets to go. You start by drawing 3 cards. Okay, so now it's my turn, and I place 2 units on. So now that I have a minimum of 3 units, units that were placed the turn before have the ability to move, and you only can move 1 unit per turn. So I choose to move my knight up to attack both, and use my attack card so that he can attack both his soldiers. Okay, movement is very important, because if you do not choose to move and keep your units at the back, your units become useless and they can't do anything. So moving your units is a crucial part of the game strategy, but at any point of time you cannot turn your units. You only can keep them in the position that they come down, and you can just move them 1 tile away from wherever they are standing. And okay, these are the different type of cards you see. Okay, every card has a defend value, a attack value, and attack speed. Okay, the attack value and attack speed. And this card is called the attack card, where you use this to actually declare an attack on your opponent. Okay, so for attack speed, the higher the attack speed, during the attack phase, that card goes first. So one turn you're limited up to 3 actions. So 1, 2, and done. So on my opponent's turn, he does the same thing. He draws 3 cards, and he has up to 3 actions as well. So he declares an attack. So since my archer is attack speed of 4, he goes first. But since there's nothing in his line of fire, he attacks nothing. After that, those with attack speed 3 goes next, and my knight has attack speed of 3, but it cannot hit anything. So his attack misses as well. So after that, he goes down to his soldiers. So his soldiers start to attack my archer, and my archer dies because his attack is higher than my defense. And after which, combat resolves, and he's done with his turn and comes back to my turn. And you just continue on the same process over and over again. Draw 3 cards. Your hand only can have a maximum of 3 cards. Then you just do 3 moves every turn, and just carry on until the game is over. The game ends when either the deck runs out and the ones whose castle with lower life lose, or first one to reduce your opponent's castle life to 0 wins. Thank you very much.